Hey y'all, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Today we're trying Cabana Animal, a Tiki Sour Ale from Trimtab Brewing Company out of Birmingham, Alabama. Thanks for joining us.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. I've got Jay, I've got Andy in the attic in his summer wear.
It's my
And
Cabana wear, man.
there you go, Cabana wear. Before we get to the beer that we are reviewing today, be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell. We would definitely appreciate that. And hey, come say hey on social medias, and more importantly, come say hey in Discord. We would love to see you there and chat about beer and maybe some other stuff too. What are we drinking today, gentlemen? Cabana Andy.
Cabana Andy. Cabana Animal. Me, my traditional pool lounge wear. It is a sour ale, what they say is a Tiki Sour Ale from Trimtab Brewing Company out of Birmingham, Alabama. Without further ado.
Yeah. Crack it open.
Yeah.
Has anybody had this one? Negative.
I'm sure. Oh, I'm surprised you have, Jay.
This is from their Beach Club series. I've had a
The
few
beach.
of them, but I haven't had this one. I actually had one last night from the Beach Club series.
That is a nice orange, light orange
kind of
color in mine.
like an apricot almost.
Yeah, there you go.
Very interesting aroma. You know, there's aroma.
Yeah.
The aroma hands making an appearance.
I recollect.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
There's a lot in there. So
wow.
They say it's got pineapple, tangerine, cherry, and lime. And immediately I'm getting several. Yeah, you can detect all of that, really.
It's a lot to unpack.
Ooh. First impression is kind of like drinking a Sonic cherry limeade is the first thing that, I mean, a little boozy, but
it's 8%. This is an 8% ale. Wow. Yeah, you're getting all of it, but it's tropical, as you would expect out of a Cabana style, drink. So like you said, the Beach Club series, sours, we've had a few. I've had a few, and those come with your own playlist through Spotify. Yeah. And I've listened to this one. It is very just like a poolside, kind of an eclectic poolside, some very old traditional, some newer, but that's the vibe you get.
I forgot about that on the one I had yesterday.
Yeah. The last one we did, the Snowbird one, was really good. So I appreciated that one. But Cabana Animals was not so much my taste.
If I remember, I'll actually pull the link off of the QR code here and drop that in the description.
Yeah.
If I forget, then I won't. So
you'll remember.
I remember now just because I said that.
Mm-hmm.
We've reviewed quite a few of Trimtab's brewery in Birmingham, found in 2013. The Terra Formosa was our first one, so go back. Correct? Am I right?
I believe so. Yeah, that was one of the. It was a beach series too that had one of the the QR codes.
Go to see that and see the history of Trimtab, the meaning behind their name, and all. Pretty cool.
Yeah, they do some good beer. They're heavy on their as we've noted before, their Beach Club series is this one, where it's mainly only the sours, I think, isn't it, Andy?
Yeah,
They might have
Beach
had
Club
one or
Sour
two.
series.
And then they have their Light Vision series, which is their IPA, where they do different hops, whether it's a Mosaic or a Citra, and they do them pretty exclusive and are pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that they do all these different series when they do it's not just here's a beer, here's a beer, here's a beer. It's, hey, here's this big series. So I think that's kind of cool. They pack them into different groups as well. All right,
Well,
with
I haven't
that,
had it. You haven't had it. You haven't had it. Review
No,
away.
I haven't had this one. So
y'all just want to enjoy the view a little bit longer, soak it in by the Cabana.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go.
Yeah.
I think this one it's interesting. I like sours. I find that all the flavors kind of mash together. It's hard for me to pick out any one. It seems that they come together and they form their own flavor more or less. So I typically like to be able to pick out the individual flavors somewhat, and it's just hard for me to do it on this one. But that doesn't mean it's not good. It's actually really good. It does have a little bit, probably a boozier feel than you get with most sours, because most sours aren't 8%, at least most of the ones that I typically try. So so all that being said, it's really good, and it's one that you should give a shot if you can find it. I'm going to go with a 7.5 here.
Yeah, I agree in that I don't think it needs to be 8%. I think the higher alcohol content maybe detracts from the flavor a little bit. But with each one, I can tell some of the cherry and the lime and a little tangerine. I'm having a hard time finding the pineapple out of it. That said, I would drink it again. It's tart. It perks me up. Puckers me up, I guess. It won't perk me up because at 8%, it's going to bring me down. I'll give it a 7.0. I'll have it again. It's a fun little drink here. Who brought this?
I did.
Cop City. Okay.
Cop City. Okay. Yeah. I really struggle with this one. It's very complex. It's way too much to unpack, too much fruit, trying to conflict with each other. Unlike you, Andy, I think the pineapple's there. The problem is that the pineapple's fighting with the lime, and the pineapple and lime don't like each other. So that's what I'm really struggling to try and come through with. And yeah, it's just different for me. I think I'm just gonna have to go with a straight 7 on this. It's something I'd have again, but like you guys, it's a little heavy on the boozy side, but the fruit's just trying to conflict with each other. And I think the lime's winning over the pineapple. That's why you don't get it as much, but it's there on the backside of the lime.
I'm trying to think of sours that I've had, and not too many sours that I've had have lime.
Right.
Think of a lot of lime is like in a lager.
It's dominant in a sour. I mean,
yeah.
The only ones that I've had that I can recall would be like a key lime pie sour or something along those lines. Yeah. And lime is the only thing in there is dominant. I mean, you might have something with a key lime and a vanilla, or lactose or something like that, but this one it overpowers it in my opinion.
Ben, can you think of a lime sour that you've had?
Not off the top of my head, unless I know we had when we were at Monday night in Birmingham, we had the key lime sour. I've had others. The only other one I could think of that maybe would I kind of lean towards another Monday night one that I've had, whether it had lime in it or not. But I mean, I can't name it. So
No, you're thinking of the Dr. Robot series. So they had the key lime Dr. Robot, and then the other Dr. Robot is a raspberry type sour. It doesn't have lime.
You're right. I was thinking of the other one that's not the lime. So
Yeah,
the
because
Dr. Robot.
they serve that at the local civic center. When I go to sporting events, that's the one that I actually seek out because it's the best thing they have there.
All right. That is going to be a 7.2 for the Cabana Animal Tiki Sour Ale from Trimtab. We are back in our Foursquare here. So if you are watching us for the first time, this is our normal view. And we just decided to shake it up a little bit tonight. And
no, we didn't. You forgot to change it out.
Somebody forgot to change it.
Don't lie to the people.
Yeah.
Or we wanted to see more of Andy's Cabana wear. I mean,
I guess
me come out of Cabana wear my OnlyFans.
Yeah. Wow. We will not be linking that in the links below.
Oh,
You'll have to find that on your own. So
I gotta make some money. Inflation, man.
I think if you've had Cabana Animal and you are a Cabana Animal like Andy is, then you should find this one, give us a try, and let us know what you think. And as always, we would appreciate if you would like and subscribe, and also cheers that notification bell, and come check us out on social media and the Discord. Hey, for Jay and Cabana, Andy in the attic, man, that's a lot to say. I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.